Hey Indian Hills, this is Mrs. Sandersfeld-Miller, your teacher librarian here with some new books I'm getting ready to put out on the new book display after winter break. There'll be a whole bunch of books removed from the new book displays and put back on the regular shelves, and then there'll be a whole bunch of new ones coming in at the end of December here and in January also. So starting off, we have Dogman. The next one in the Dogman series just came out, number 13. This one is called Big Jim Begins. We have the next one in the Babysitters Club, Christy and the Walking Disaster. That one is book number 16. The next Dragon Ball Super just came out. That one's number 22. And then I got a new series of manga. It's called Horimiya, I think. And so we have books 1 through 15 of that. I think right now there's maybe 17 or 18 that are out, so I have a few more that I need to get to come in. But there's the first 15 there. And then we have some regular chapter book ones. The Nightmare King, this one is the sequel to Hide and Seeker. So if you have read Hide and Seeker, it's a great, scary, kind of creepy mystery type of book. And if you haven't read it, you should read Hide and Seeker and then also read The Nightmare King. Games Untold, this one is actually book number 5 in the Inheritance Games series. So they have put out, kind of started another, like a second series based on the Inheritance Games, but this is actually book 5 still in the Inheritance Games that just came out. And then Michael Vey, very popular series in the library. This one is book number 10 that just came out, The Colony. All right, and then we have some good creepy books, a historical fiction book and a nonfiction book about Roblox, so the top 100 games. The historical fiction book is The Color of a Lie. This is set back before the Civil Rights Movement, and this boy and his family live in Chicago, but there's something that happens in Chicago, and so they end up moving out east, and they try to pass, which is something that people back before the Civil Rights Movement who had really light skin but were black, they could pass as white, and so him and his family are trying to pass as white in this community because there's a lot of racism going on, but it starts to get really dangerous for him and his family. The Narrow, Kate Alice Marshall writes good, creepy kind of books. This one is about a creepy, haunted river behind a school, and some things happen, and there's one girl that survives falling into this river, but something might have followed her out of the river. Something creepy. All right, and then The Party, Natasha Preston. I cannot keep any of her books on the shelves. They are always super popular. So this is her brand new one that just came out in December called The Party. It is set in the English countryside. Some friends go to this party at this big, huge mansion, castle kind of house, and then somebody dies, and then more start dying. So can they survive the party? We Did Nothing Wrong. This one is about 2 girls who are friends. One day, one of the friends goes missing. Everybody in town kind of thinks maybe she's a runaway, but then the friend gets a note that says "you" on it, and she's thinking maybe she's going to be the next one that disappears. And then One House Left. This is about a high school boy who grew up on Murder Road. And it's called Murder Road because once a year there's a tragedy at one of these houses and somebody is murdered. And so him and his family, they try to move towns to get away from this Murder Road curse. And we'll see if they can escape alive. So if any of these books look good, you can come to the library to check them out, or go to Destiny Discover on your Chromebook and put them on hold to get them delivered to your English teacher.